This is the 5th time now I'm trying to record this. And it's a lot have to be said. And at the time, the devil is working. He don't want this message to come out. And I keep repeating this over and over and try to record this. And every time I try, I make a mistake, and I don't want to make a mistake. I want y'all to hear it, but I don't want to make no mistake. And if I make a mistake, it's going to come out in a way that you're not going to understand. But let me explain this. Okay? You know, I'm trying to speak with my spirit and not with my flesh. But my flesh been fighting me since I got up this morning. Okay, let's talk about the leap year. Okay, today is a leap year. Would be significant of the first. Will be significant of the first day of the year, which will begin tomorrow. Today is the last day of the year. Now, let me explain why it's the last day of the year. How many weeks are there in a month? 4 weeks is in a month. And how many years makes another leap year? 4 years. So, they're hiding a 13th month from us. And hiding this 13th month, it keeps us in debt and entrapped and in the claws of Satan. Like you say in Santa Claus, Satan's claws. It entrapped us because we're not understanding because we're not reading. And if we're not reading the way, we're not understanding. And if we're not understanding, they will make a mockery of the same word that we're out every day telling other people to follow God. We got to get this right. Now listen. December 25th is the year and is a day, because that's how we're going to say it, of the evil king that ruled Babylon. Okay? An evil king ruled Babylon. He came in power in December 25th. Okay? Now that we got that straight, let's just continue. Now, if they keep telling you about Jesus' birthday, and it's the day of an evil man came to rule Babylon, that means they're saying that is the birth of an evil king. That means they're saying Jesus is evil. Now they throw this in your face every year around that time. Every year they tell you, you are celebrating Satan's day. Every year they're telling you that, because in the Bible it says December 25th is the day the evil king ruled Babylon. And you're going putting up trees in your home. That's witchcraft. And putting up lights in your home, which is witchcraft. Because it's significant for paganism. You're participating in paganism. That's a claw Satan has on us. And we need to wake up. Because understanding what the leap year is, it connects with the flood of Noah. Now, let's go into Genesis 7, verse 11. It says, on the 600th year of Noah's life, the second month. Now, calculate the second month. Today is February. March is the first month of the year. Then second month of the year will be April. So April, the 17th of the month, is a day all the fountains of the deep were broken up and the windows of heaven was open. So now you understand that April 17th, when the flood happened. Okay? Now let's go more in depth. Okay? Easter is around the corner. Okay? And Easter eggs is significant for witchcraft or fertility. Okay? And the Pope, all these antichrists, the popes, they all come and tell the church that the holy day is Sunday and we all do Sunday worship. And all this division with different divinities, they are, the different dominations, they're saying that we are separating ourselves because Jehovah Witness and the Jews we are a part of keep the Sabbath day, but Christians, who follow the Pope, worship on Sunday. You listen. Are you following along? Okay. Now this is when things get a little John the Baptist. It is written that John the Baptist, he was born in the year of when the fig tree has bloom to when the fig tree has ripened. Okay? So the harvest season for the fig trees is between April to August. From the blooming of the figs, with the blossoms of the figs, to the ripen of the figs. Now, when you calculate from the ripen of the figs, that's November, because they said Yeshua was born 6 months after. And if you calculate, it goes to March. March would be the month that Yeshua was born. 6 months after John the Baptist. So Easter, you're going to church for on a Sunday, the mockery that the Pope tell you, the many antichrists that tells the church that Sunday is the day of God when it's not. It does not connect. Because it says March is the month, because it's 6 months when you calculate the leap year that they keep taking out. They keep taking out the 13th month. Now, when you calculate it, it says August is the beginning of the harvest with the ripening of the fruit, and it calculates up. When you calculate the 6 months, it goes to March. So Easter, when you go into church for, it is the day of the birth. Now, what follows after Easter Sunday that y'all be going to church? The following day is April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day. Because if you calculate from the new beginning with Noah, and you calculate the months with John the Baptist, you can see that April would be significant before the resurrection. The resurrection. So April is significant for the resurrection month. The death and the resurrection would be the same month God gave us a new beginning with the new beginning. And if you calculate that, we can calculate what the firmament means. Let's go to that. Why we have to pay attention to Genesis keenly? Because there's cross references that can match up with it to correspond, and it will make everything make sense. Now, Genesis first, okay? It tells you that there was nothing here. There was nothing here. Because in Hebrew 11:3, it confirms that there was nothing here. Just water was here. Understand? Because Genesis 1:7 says that God, because the first, it says about the light. Because there was nothing here. There was just water here. And then in Genesis 4, it confirmed in Corinthians, 2 Corinthians 4:6, that light was here. That God created light for us to see things. For us to see. Confirmed it. Okay? Now Genesis 1:7, it corresponds with some other verses from Genesis, like Genesis 1:14, to confirm that the light, he took light from dark, put light in the midst of the darkness. But also it concludes what the firmament means, because it was only water here. There was nothing here. No land, no sky, no heavens, just water. And God opened up the heavens and the ground for water to spur up for the flood. So God gave us confirmation for us in remembrance that before this place was, before earth even exists, before you had a land to walk on, before you even have a place to even think about a heaven, or earth, or a sky, there was nothing here. Nothing, just water. And God confirmed that with the new beginning with Noah. Confirmation that the firmament is assigned to show us that there was nothing here. Nothing here. Just water. And God gave us a new beginning to show us we have a second chance for a new beginning. Full confirmation. You see how that going a 360? You see that? You see that? A 360, the flat surface we walk on. You see that? You see how everything corresponds. You see that? You see that? So the firmament is a confirmation to show us that God, without God, we wouldn't have light. You wouldn't have a sky. Okay? You wouldn't have a sea. You wouldn't have land. Because there was nothing here but water. Okay? And what does water give us? Life. A woman's vagina has water. A man's sperm is water. Your blood is water. Okay? Life. And they try to take that from us. Wake up, brothers and sisters. We are in the midst of the Red Sea crossing.